If you were around during the 1980s, the following tune is sure to be familiar to you. Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA was a huge hit, huge album, 1984, when I was 11 years old. And there was a cover to the album with the man wearing blue jeans, standing with his back facing in a white t-shirt in front of an American flag with something hanging out of his back pocket. Now this red ball cap looks odd to me. It looks foreign and it doesn't look right. So I found a few things here I wanted to show you today. This is voting video number 221, everybody. I wanted to show you this here. This is a book entitled Tim Gunn's Fashion Bible. At the same time, Bruce Springsteen popularized dressing down in a t-shirt. His famous cover for the album Born in the USA 1984 showed him from the back wearing a white t-shirt and jeans with a red bandana in his back pocket. Oh, well, that's odd. The person who wrote this book couldn't tell that it was a red ball cap? Here's another book, Pocket Karaoke. He even managed to catch the ears of Ronald Reagan, who tried to use Born in the USA for his political campaign, misinterpreting the lyrics about the struggles of post-Vietnam vet as a pro-American song. But for the love of all things, bandana, think before you do the song for the movie Philadelphia. Here's a performance tip. Do not forget to put a red bandana in your back pocket. Wonder why that would be. This is from Bruce Springsteen's biography on musicianguide.com. His 1984 release, the multi-platinum Born in the USA, was a rock landmark which featured on the cover the back of a man standing before the U.S. flag wearing a white t-shirt, blue jeans, with a red bandana tucked into his back pocket. If this jogs your memory here and looks more familiar than the red ball cap, then you're most likely experiencing the Mandela Effect for this particular memory, because the red ball cap looks wrong. Now, I'm not saying this is exactly how the bandana was, but I remember a red bandana. He would typically wear a red bandana on stage when he performed. I don't recall him wearing red ball caps. So here it is here. This just doesn't look right. I remember a red bandana. So if you remember a red bandana, please thumb up this video. If it's always been a red ball cap like this, go ahead and thumb down the video. Real quick video for voting video number 221. There'll be more videos to come, everyone. I want to talk about something real quick before I leave you on this one. I was watching a video where someone was saying that they believe that what's happening with the Mandela Effect is that some entity is changing the current reality. There's no multiple realities. There's only one reality, and there's some entity changing the current reality. That makes no sense to me. I'm of the belief that we're in a multiverse, and I came to that understanding after being hit with the Mandela, hit like a ton of bricks with the Mandela Effect. I came to this understanding. So I don't believe there's just one reality and some entity or something is manipulating that with, quantum computers or CERN or whatever. I mean, the quantum computer thing's really interesting, may have something to do with what's going on with the Mandela Effect. Never ruled out quantum computing and Geordie Rose there and, CERN and everything. I don't know, but it just seems like my consciousness has shifted. And if some entity is changing the current reality, how do you move South America 1,000 miles or Australia 1,000 miles? That doesn't make any sense. Now, I could see where the entity could change spelling and stuff, but there's so much going on. The Mandela Effect is so much more than just a few things being misspelled. I keep seeing these comments where people say, oh, you think there was a the, and now there's no the there, so you think you're in a parallel universe? No, not just because of that one thing, because of the thousands of things that are different. Human anatomy, cars, people alive who were dead, just all the stuff. I mean, geography. There's just so much stuff. I mean, oh man, it's so crazy. You know, I'm kind of here preaching to the choir. A lot of you know, you understand. You're experiencing this. You know what I'm talking about. It's just funny to hear these people who do almost no research, and just one main thing comes to mind every time I see their comments. Is something that Albert Einstein said: the height of ignorance is condemnation without investigation. They just condemn it and they don't even look into it. So I just write those people off. Whatever, they're just a waste of time. That's it, everyone. I'll talk to everybody soon. Go create the reality that you want.